I'm going to show you how to set up a brand new blog site, and within the blog site we're going to open a blog. And if you already have a Blogger site, you'll just be adding a blog, in which case you can jump in at the time in the video when we're adding a blog. But before we do any of that, I want to make sure everybody can use split screen, because that way you can watch this video while you're setting up your blog, or you could at any time look at any directions while you're typing or doing something else. So the first thing we're going to do is launch any app. I'm going to open Safari, and so I'm looking at some directions here. And then I'm going to grab the screen right here on the black part, any part that's black over here, and I'm going to gently pull to the right like this. Okay, so now I can see two screens open at once. This happens to be Chrome, which is what I want you to find, but if it were not Chrome, I would want to go up here and take this little handle right there and pull it down this way. So I'll show you what that looks like. There you go. So you can see you can choose any number of apps from over there to use on the other side. We're going to use Chrome, so I'm going to go back down to Chrome and touch Chrome. Okay, if I want it to be bigger, like half and half on the screen, I can grab this little handle right here and pull this way, and this is what that looks like. There. So now I'm able to see both sides half and half, and I can work on one side and look at directions on the other side. For this example though, I think we're going to use Chrome in full screen so we can see what we're doing. If you ever can't find an app on your iPad, or you haven't used it before and don't know what it looks like, just grab your finger and put it right here in the middle of the screen and then quickly pull down like this. And then once you have that open, you can go up here in the search bar and type in. So I just started typing it and it came right to the top. There's Chrome. So I'll click on Chrome. There we go. And we're going to log in with your @spsdme.org email and password. And we're going to sign in. All right. It is okay to save because this is you're the only one using the iPad. Okay, so then we're going to go up here where it says More, right here. Touch More, and we're going to go to Blogger. Click Blogger in that list. There we go. And then we're going to sign in, which is up here on the right. Let's sign in. Okay, I'm going to sign in again. All right, welcome to your Blogger. Now this is very important. Don't click ahead here. It's very important because we need to be clicking on this one, this Blogger profile. Because of the way our school accounts are set up, it could lock our whole account if we try to log into the Google+. So we want to be in the Blogger profile. So click Create a Limited Blogger Profile. All right. Now this display name, this isn't for your specific blog. This is the name for your entire blog site. So you could have blogs in here for the next several years. You could have one for social studies this year, social studies next year. You could have a personal one. You could have recipes or fashion, whatever you're going to make a blog about. So make sure that this name encompasses your whole blog site. So you might want to just have it My Blogs, whatever. It adds the word blog, so I'm going to put Memorial Student. And it's going to add the word blog on the end. Memorial Students Blogs. So since I am Memorial Student, as you can see up here, then that's just going to be my name and blogs. And then I've got a button here to create a new blog. So I'm going to do that. So my blog title is going to be this. If you're in your social studies class, you would use social studies, digital literacy, and you're going to want to put your name so that your teacher, when he or she receives a whole slew of blogs, they can tell one from the other. So I might put, I'll put Glatz Social Studies Blog or something like that. So, oops, I got an I in there, didn't I? All right. So anything that indicates it's your social studies blog or your name, actually I fixed my name there. Your teacher may have something he or she wants you to put there, so check there. Okay, as far as your address really doesn't matter. Supposedly that's what you would type into the address bar up here in order to get to your site, but it's doubtful anyone will have to type it in because ideally you're going to be sending them a link, so they won't have to. But I try to make it relevant, and it has to be unique. So I can go Glatz SS blog, and let's see if that's available. Okay, it is. So you will get this check mark here if it's available. If it's not available, it might look something like this. Let's just try cats, because that probably won't be. All right, see, I got an exclamation point. That means it's not available. Somebody else has it. So it just has to be unique. There, we knew that one was available. Oh. Let's try this. There. Okay, and then you can pick one of these templates. There's other ones you can pick later, so it's not that important. You can change it. And then the Create Blog button. All right, you're always going to say no thanks there. And now we're pretty much good to go. And this is where you'll be every time you log in. And this is a good place to jump in if you already have a blog site. So I'm going to tap My Blogs. All right. And so this says New Blog, and we clicked a New Blog. If you already have blogs, there'll be a list of blogs here. So I'm not going to click New Blog. I'm going to click on the Social Studies blog, and this pencil here will allow me to edit it. Here, not sure if you can see my pointer. This is where you go to edit it. Right here is where we can get to our settings, and I'll show you that right now. Let's see. So we can go to, oh, I guess that's not what we wanted. And you can do exactly what I'm doing. Just click everything until you find what you want. You're not going to really hurt anything. So here's the post, and I can make my post title, and then whatever I'm going to talk about here. So whatever I'm going to talk about goes here, period. Okay, I'd rather speak than type. All right, and then you can save it, preview it. Let's preview it. It'll show you there's what my blog looks like. Okay. I think I can just close that. Yeah. I can save it or I can publish it. As you can see, right up here, I probably don't even have to point it out. There's a lot of things you can do. You can change the font, you can add pictures, you can add video and make lists, put in quotes, all kinds of stuff. And that's the gist. When you want to go back to your blog site, you can click on the big B over here, and that'll take you back to your site. And here you can mess with your settings. So your settings are right here. And, whoops, there's some user settings, but that's not the ones we wanted. I don't know that that gives you much. Okay, we want blogger site settings. Oops, we don't want a new blog. Chrome settings. Okay, let's try that. Here we go. All right, so what I did was I went into the blog, Glatz Social Studies blog, and the settings are on the right here. This is the settings we wanted. So posts, pages, comments, statistics, you can see how many people looked at your blog. You can change your layout and your template, so your layout is just how the page is laid out, so you can change how the sections are. Your templates, here's where you can change to other templates. And then settings on the bottom. And settings is where you can actually change the name of your blog. You can click here and edit. And that will change the name. You can add a description, privacy settings, publishing. This is your blog address, so this is the one you'll share with your teacher right here. Right here. Guess I got an F in there, but that's okay. That's what I would share with the teacher, so the teacher can access my blog. It'll also be at the top of your website. So, and your permissions. So you're the administrator, and you can add an author. That's another way to add your teacher. You can put your teacher in there, and your teacher will have to let you know whether they would prefer you give them the URL or add them this way, which will cause them to get an email. And that's that.